What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beasts of all ages, apes, and sizes? I use drones to make a nightmare factory even worse. Satisfactory and yet nightmare factory? Unintentional yet operational bars? Intriguing. Let's give it out once more. You know we got to keep doing the goods. This dude's freaking hilarious, aka hey baby, I buy. It's freaking bars. I need all this in my life. I use drones to make a nightmare factory even worse. Let's do this thing. Link in the description. If you have not subscribed to this dude yet, my God. Bakararu, konararu, fool ya fool. Do it yesterday. Now, let's get this gravy train started, man. Freaking love this dude. Dude's fantastic. Let's game it.
Josh, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. Oh boy, let's play some Satisfactory today. We love this game around here, where there are endless ways to shatter your bones. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's catch you up on what's happened so far. First, we built a wonderful, normal, working factory. For like a second. Then it turned into this, then into this, and then this, and also some of this. Eventually, we reached nuclear power. It produces a lot of energy, but more than that, it produces beautiful, toxic byproducts. So much so that it hurt to exist here, and we had to flee. So after that, we slid our way over to oranger pastures, and this time we did it right. We erased all of this nature. We put down a beautiful working factory, and we can't forget about hypertubes, which is good for normal transportation or linking them together and going so fast you leave this dimension. Or if you split the difference, you can create a machine where we can aim this cannon back at our old base and see if we can reclaim that irradiated nightmare. And that's what brings us to here. So we have a couple of pressing concerns. Each and every one of those barrels that's actively hurting me while I talk. God. That's okay though. I've got my handy dandy inhaler here, so whenever my health is getting me down,
much better.
Anyway, let me give you the grand tour before we get started. Here we have sumptuous radiation issues, followed by even more radiation issues, and we're gonna have to figure this out fast, because I don't know what happened, but this place is definitely cursed now. And even more it looks like things have kind of come to a standstill. I guess it makes sense though. After all, over here on this side of our base, the land of nuclear power plants, there's been a couple of changes since we were last here. See, the last time we were in this base was before they added fluid to the game. And now that all of these beauties have been magically retrofitted, it requires not just these, which are uranium fuel rods, but it also requires that we have water to cool the whole thing down, which obviously we don't have, based on this giant gaping hole, which means that we've got all of these plants and none of them are working right now, which honestly is probably both good and bad. Good because no working means no nuclear wasty. The bad is these being offline means we don't have any power coming to our base. Don't worry though, we're gonna get this all back online.
What the hell is that?
First step is gonna be getting all this radiation out of here. First things first, we're gonna need some items. Good thing we've got materials everywhere. Not to mention stockpiles of the best stuff. A whole container full of things that blow up. And me with a detonator. And you know what that means. I can't just blow the stuff up by hand, can I? Well, it was worth a shot. Good to know where these things are anyway. So step one is we gotta flush out all of these barrels, or else I don't think reality is ever coming back together again. So we're gonna go all the way over here to the outskirts of this madness. I see you flying up there. Don't judge me. And basically, we need to figure out how to get all these barrels out from our base. Let's just use this convenient thing called a splitter, and then we'll build out a conveyor belt from there, and we'll just keep running this, and we'll just take it all the way to the edge here. I'm not really sure what the plan is, seeing as how there's nothing down here. But hey, at least it's getting all this waste away from the rest of my factories. And at the end of all this, we'll go ahead and put a nice big storage container. There you go, fellas. Welcome to your temporary new home. So while we wait for all of this stuff to finish filtering out of here, let's get some other vital stuff done. As mentioned, for the time being, none of these are working. You know, I know where there is working power though, and it's just one quick slide away. Home sweet second home. I missed your security blanket of pipes and conveyor belts and materials. Anyway, we're not here for sightseeing. No, we're here for that power, that dirty, environmentally unfriendly coal power. Let's just go ahead and connect one of these power lines, and let's go ahead and build all the way back. Starting from there, this is us, all the way back to our other base. Super easy to just run these forever.
3 years
Don't worry,
later.
this isn't gonna take any time at all. And we always know when we're getting closer to home because the frame rate takes a dive and everything hurts. Although, now that I'm in the main part of the factory, I think all the radiation's been filtered out, and I'm not taking damage anymore. I'm so happy it's time to use my inhaler again. Anyway, oh, hello. What the hell are you?
What the hell is that?
It's a Lizzard Doggo.
It's a Lizzard Doggo. Oh.
Okay, well, great talk. Looks
I
like the
already love
barrels
it.
are still coming, which shows that the process is working all the way to barrel heaven. And we know that for sure because look at our glorious radiation
There we
levels.
go.
Like the radioactive
Dying
vessel.
slowly.
As we get closer, I'm really hurting.
Oh,
Now,
God.
in theory, this should be enough because the farther away we get, the lower the radiation goes. And if we're far enough away, the radiation goes away entirely. But I
Sweet,
don't want to
sweet.
lose this entire area to that. Isn't there a way we can get rid of this stuff permanently? Most other items in the game you can just throw in the little trash can here. Oh, but not these barrels. It doesn't want you to do that. All right, let's leave this for a second and come over here. And let's test some stuff on an area that doesn't have radiation.
We'll
Okay,
explode.
so getting rid of stuff. We can't just grab an item, drag it out of our inventory, because then it goes straight here on the ground. And sure, we can throw these things, but no other items can we throw like that. So I wonder if there is any way we can... Oh, what the hell did that? You knocked me off? Oh, I bet you guys think you're
son
so
of a
clever,
bitch!
don't you,
Yeet.
huh?
Oh!
Oh, well, we learned something new just now. Those guys can throw themselves off. So the question is,
Yeet.
can we somehow attach the radiation to
Wait,
these
wait.
fellas? And then just lead them off a cliff. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Let's build out a couple of little platforms. And then let's add some walls. Okay. Hey,
game
come
looks
back here.
awesome.
I have need of you. Come on, come on.
You will be
Okay,
sacrificed.
better. Stay right there. I'm just going to put something on top of you. Easy. Well, technically it's on top of him, but I don't think it's part of him. Nope, definitely not. So I think it's safe to assume that there's no way to actually attach this to these creatures. Well,
Lame.
thanks for trying. So for my next idea, we're gonna need
hell was
one
that?
of these. A pale berry. So do you remember that lizard doggo that we saw? As you can see, he's a little bit timid if we get too close. But if we take these here pale berries, go ahead and just put them on the ground. Little doggo friend loves them. And now he trusts us. Aww. And now we have the message
no.
to see if Lizard Doggo found anything. Basically, now he has an inventory, and
Don't
occasionally
you
he'll find
kill
stuff
it.
and bring it to us. But we can also put things in that slot. And now it's just carrying it around
No.
while it follows us. So,
No.
of course, I think we have another question.
don't.
Can this little guy carry a stack of barrels? Only
No.
one way to find out.
Don't
Come on,
do it.
little guy.
Not Lizard
where
Doggo.
were we? You ready for a
Oh,
journey?
no.
Oh, hey, he found me some flower petals. That's so sweet. I love you too. I'll take those. And here, you have these 258 barrels of toxic waste. And Lizard Doggo
no.
seems unaffected by the tremendous amount of radiation. Well, you know what happens next, right? Now, let's see. How am I going to get you?
no,
Wanna be down there? What if we build some platforms
Not Lizard
all the way
Doggo.
out here? Come on, come on, come on, come on.
please.
Who's a good boy?
No.
Who's a good boy? Who's a
Lizard
good boy?
Doggo.
You're a good boy. Oh, no. Oh, no.
God.
Oh, mission successful. Oh, let's do it again. Hey there, little guy. I've got something for you.
Not Lizard Doggo! But he's a good
God,
pupper.
that took
Oh,
forever,
God.
but at
Oh,
least
no.
we got them. Make yourselves at home in the waiting room. Here, I'll even give you a window to look through. All right, so here's the thing. I've been doing some thinking, and I don't know if I can bear to watch them fall down
For
onto the
real?
cliffs below.
No!
I mean, after all, look at these little guys. Look at those
the
little
Lizard
faces. They
Doggo.
deserve better than that. That's why instead, we're going to use something else. Jump pads. Let's
Oh,
see, let's just go
my
ahead.
God.
Excellent.
You
All right, I guess
sick
we need
man.
to test if it works.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll about do it. All right, come on, little guy. Let's get you all suited up. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
You know what to do.
Please.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that was a rousing success. And before you know it,
Oh
our nuclear
my
waste
God,
problems
no!
are solved. Okay, come on out, fellas. You look all ready for prime time. Let's not just wander them over here. Instead, let's aim a bounce pad back this direction.
What the
Build
I
a
did put
couple
another one
layers
there?
up, and we'll put the other bouncy thingy at the top here. Okay. There
My
you
man's
go.
just playing these games. Yeah, yeet.
Oh, you
Oh,
guys
that's
spread
not
each other
good.
out. Well, at least
Yo.
that one made it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. And for this
Oh,
one, let's see if we
no.
can get nothing
This
but net.
motherfucker.
Oh, close enough. Who knew that getting rid of radioactive waste would be so much fun? Okay, we only have a couple more to go here. Have fun, guys. That's what victory looks like.
no.
One last straggler, huh? You might want to avert your eyes for this.
No.
Well, looks like that took care of the radiation. Time to deal with the next mess. Getting all this back online.
Question. Couldn't he have just led all the radiation barrels to the bouncy platform and then have the radiation barrels bounce out of there instead of sacrifice Lizard Doggo? Can I get Rip Lizard Doggo in the comments? Would I ever forget your Lizard Doggo?
We do still have to deal with radiation, of course, because to power these plants, we use these uranium fuel rods, but it shouldn't be too hard to deal with. All we need to do is focus on the water part. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten that this one needs water too. First things first is we need to locate a water source. And you know, I think I know just the place. Oh yeah, and this reactor over here too. Okay, so all we really need to do is find some nice deep water. You know, this water doesn't appear to be terribly deep. Maybe it'll work anyway, let's see. Time for some water extraction. Yep, looks like it's gonna be just fine. Okay, now all we need to do is run some pipes. Hey, I'm sure this will be just fine, right? Pretty sure water doesn't naturally want to go uphill like that, but what do I care what water wants? I just care that it connects. Okay, and with that all connected, the entire base still doesn't have power, so we need to draw upon our power lines that are from the other base. I'm glad that you can drag these power lines out over to a cliff and then right into a waterfall. Whatever, they'll allow it, so I'll do it.
Take that,
let's
physics,
see how are we doing. Water appears to be extracting at a perfectly whatever flow rate, and you can tell it's doing its job by this little thing here because of the things doing things. As you can tell, I totally understand how water works in this game. The important part is that we come all the way over here and we check the pipes. We can see the water's running all the way here just fine.
Nice.
If we look at the plant itself, water's all there, uranium's all there. Looks
power
like
level
is back on the menu.
Get it.
And onward to the other power plants. All right, excellent. I think we've done some really fine work here. Let's see if everything connects as planned. Let's start with one initially. Well, it doesn't appear to be any water getting here, at least not yet. What do you mean this weird, gross, illogical pipe system isn't working? I mean, if you take a look at our splitter here, this one's getting plenty of water, as is this part right here. Oh, wait, the flow sucks. So without really knowing what we're doing, we're gonna use this pipeline pump. Allows fluids to be transported 20 meters upwards. Okay, well, great. Work your magic. Okay, there we go. Looks like we have more flow coming through this thing, sorta. Water sure is weird. Ah, yes, much better. Full capacity in the pipes. That's what I like to see. Okay, how are we working, you big behemoth? Ah, yes. Burning water too fast and occasionally offline. That's what we call progress. You know what? Why am I trying so hard? After all, this is a pretty large space. Let's see how many of these can fit. And then 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, that seems better.
Oh God!
A couple more.
Oh my God, man! Dear God!
I have no idea how many are in here. All I know is it's more than I had, and I hope it's enough to siphon up the entire ocean. Now it's time to get to the piping. Ta-da! Pipes, pipes, and more pipes. I spent a little time building just a couple of pipe systems. Here, let me give you the grand tour. Basically, they start here, and then they extend out here, and then they route over here, and then God only knows where they go next. Pretty much if there's ground to cover, that's where we put pipes. And I do mean anywhere where there's ground to cover. Or if it's cliffs, also now pipes. Getting past this first power plant, that's right, pipes. And we just follow this very comprehensive pipe system. How you doing there, buddy? You having a good time? And we just keep on going and follow where the pipes go until eventually we make it over and we can see water making it to all of our power plants.
This game?
Who would have thought pipes were so easy? All you gotta do is just have so many running everywhere that eventually everything can connect and have water. And yeah, sure, when these things are producing power, they also produce nuclear byproducts. But that's a solved problem. Everybody wins. With all these glorious power plants up and working again, so too are our factories.
What is this?
Beautiful, endless manufacturing. Oh, and don't worry, I haven't forgotten about this guy. I know we need to get water up here too, and I know that seems pretty daunting, but don't you worry, I've got an idea, so hold, please.
Holding, please, 7 hours later.
And connected. See, that wasn't so hard to get water up here. All I had to do was build a couple of water pipes. A lot of water pipes. A lot of water pipes. Yep, this is what I did. I started with a pipe on the ground, ran it all the way to the start of my conveyor belt tornado, and then just kept building and building and building. And before you know it, fresh water straight from the source. And boy, howdy, is this doing amazing things to the frame rate. I'm just glad that it turned out putting all this pipe down was easy. That said, while I noticed the radiation nightmare is over, oh boy, have I noticed some cursed stuff still happening. There we go. You know, I think I know what we can do. Granted, I don't want to waste all this beautiful manufacturing prowess or this gross thing, but I think I have an idea to salvage our factory and our frame rate. So let's head back over to Red Base, where we've got our hub. In the hub is where we unlock new milestones. And over here in Tier 7, we have something called aeronautical engineering. And in that, we have something called drones. Transport's available input back and forth between its home and destination ports. I like the sound of that. So
Okay,
in order
okay.
to unlock
No
these
explosions.
things, we need to amass all of these items, and then we just feed it all into the machine. A big old button appears, which will send this cargo container right here into orbit. But before we do that, I have kind of an idea. Can you take an explosive to outer space for me? Only one way to find out. And launch. Okay, have a nice summer.
Not a single fuck was given.
Well, nice to see it's completely unaffected. And now, because of our generous contributions, we have fun new toys. So for starters, we can't just put a drone down right here in the sand. It needs to go in the drone port. Okay, I see how this works. It's like a little carrier thing.
This
Batteries
game?
to power the drone
Legit.
go in here. And these are like in and out points for importing and exporting materials. Easy peasy lemon whatever. Couldn't be more simple.
Lemon
Okay,
whatever.
yeah, and drones fit right here. Look at that, ready to transport.
Yo.
Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and connect this thing all the way through our pile of crap. I mean, surely somewhere in here are batteries, right? Wait. Those look like batteries too.
Batteries!
Quickly, new conveyor belt, add a splitter, and now take some of those batteries. Now that these are well underway, we're gonna put 2 storage containers.
This dude's
one for the
computer must be
imports
beast.
and
Like,
one
my
for the
God.
exports. And for stuff to transport, I'm just gonna use copper. Not for any reason, just because I have it. Now we need to configure the drone port. And we're gonna name this first port Sendy Offie. And now let's move a little bit away
course.
from this station here and add another drone port over here. And we'll set up another container. This one's gonna be just for receiving. And we're gonna name this second port Gimme Goodies. Excellent. And we're gonna
Yes.
set it up so that Sendy Offie has a destination port
With
of Gimme
Goodies.
Oh, from the moment we set this up, look what's happening. Wait,
Oh,
don't leave
shit.
without me. Let's
Wait.
see where this
Oh my
thing
God,
goes.
can you actually
Wow,
ride on
we're
it?
really high
Oh
up
my
here.
God,
We're flying
yo.
as high as my rail gun even.
He's got a rail.
Well,
Yeah.
looks like it's going to the destination,
Well,
and it
that's
looks like
death.
it's coming in for a nice, smooth landing. Oh,
Beautiful.
and here comes our supplies. Perfect. That worked like a charm. And then when it's done, it takes off in a perfect pattern to do some sweet air maneuvers before landing in its original pad again to pick up more supplies before
Yo.
doing it all again.
This
Kinda
game,
curious what I
though.
can do with this thing. Like, I see it doing all these evasive maneuvers, but like if I build foundations and just intentionally try and get in its way, is it gonna know how to deal with this? We're about
Is it
to
smart
find
enough
out.
to like? Oh, okay.
It
well.
doesn't care at all.
It doesn't give a
And off
fuck.
it goes. Well, that's an interesting first test. If it doesn't care about collision, this gives me an
Take that,
idea. So
physics.
here's my master plan. We're gonna use those drones to take all these luscious supplies and transfer them to our other non-cursed base. Because after all, we don't want all these supplies or all this luscious power to go to waste now, do we? Of course not. So one of the things, though, is that these drone ports actually take up quite a lot of space.
No
And something
shit.
tells me it's smart to have at least a couple. But luckily, I think I know a place that's centrally located to all of our stuff
God,
that has
man.
virtually unlimited building space. And I think I know what we can use to help us out. Behold, my original train station.
Oh,
Back
shit,
when
you
you
can
could
make
make train
trains?
station names really long. Those were the
Jesus.
days.
Badge it
Anyway,
up.
we're gonna take a little trip because if you recall, I made a nice little railway that
What
doesn't give a crap
in
about the
the
rules of terrain
fuck
at
is
all. Now here we
this?
are underneath the world where there's so much open space for us to work with. Anyway, look at all that space
How
out
did
there.
he-
Let's see if we can use it. First things first, let's make a platform for building on. Yes, perfect for a drone port. Just gotta
How
run some
did
power
he-
for it. You know, I'm fairly certain the thing will fly off even if we don't give it any materials, so long as we just tell it where to go. We're gonna tell this to fly to Gimme Goodies. So I think in
He's
theory,
underneath
the
the
moment I
planet.
place this drone down, it should just take off. These sound like promising noises and promising behavior. Bye.
I must go.
Nope,
My
there
people
it goes,
need me.
halfway across the known universe, all the way to its destination, where it abruptly stops and then appears to maintain a holding pattern, along with this other drone, and I have no idea why. It's not because I put the foundations there, right? It's not like you cared about that before. Well, let's check real fast. Nope, they definitely
yep.
still don't care.
Uh-oh,
Wait
they're
a minute.
broken.
Looks like the power went out on this. Is that why? Let's fix the power and find out. Oh, looks like that was the reason.
There
Now that
we
got
go.
the green stuff's landing again. Okay, wait, now I have to know. If I leave it red, also known as no power, how many of you can be up here?
Oh,
Let's
God,
find
no.
out, shall
What have
we?
you done?
Okay, now we have 4 total. We're gonna make sure to set them all to Gimme Goodies. Oh boy, and here they go.
Yay!
Stay in formation, pilots. What did I say about breaking formation? You might be asking yourself, why didn't I just build these things closer? Because then we couldn't have this amazing journey, and we wouldn't be able to see this glorious drone ballet. Okay, here they come. Let's see what happens.
They'll just. Yes.
I see.
My drone
well, I
army.
think we know what needs to
Oh,
happen
God,
next,
no,
don't we?
please
Is
don't.
there a limit to this?
No.
Only one way to find
No.
out.
An eternity later. Oh God, I can't look.
Okay, so I've been at this for a little while now. I've built a couple of drones. A foggy view distance here stops you from seeing all that I've made. But let me tell you, there's a lot of drones here. In total, there's 384 drones here, quietly spread out underneath our base. And for each and every one of these, they're all set to go to gimme goodies. All right, so let's turn on the power. Oh boy, here goes nothing.
This is Drone Army 1 ready for liftoff. Oh God! Drone Army 1, go, go, go! This is not a drill. Oh my God, that's awesome as shit.
Yo! Off they go, off at 2 frames a second to seek fame and fortune on their pilgrimage to the sacred gimme goodies. You know what I did back at the base too? Just to add some fun is I added a bunch of explosives to things. Not sure how that works, but I'm not gonna question it. You know, so we can get that real feeling like they're trying to be shot down.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Serpentine. Before you know it, here they are coming in to join the queue. Higher and higher and higher. Oh my God, what are we looking at? This is actually really pretty. Huh.
And
you know
curse.
what? I guess there really isn't a limit. It looks like this really can just keep going forever. I mean, seriously,
this?
look how high this goes.
What
There's my
is
cannon.
that?
There's the drones. And here's how much higher they go.
Dear
and boy,
sweet
is it going to be a long
fuck.
queue to land at this station. One down. An eternity of drones left to go. You know, let's just use more traditional means to get our stuff from the other base. So let's tackle that next time. By the way, did I mention that I stream? I do. Link is in the description. You should check it out.
Done.
So I hope you had fun. I know I did.
I loved
See you
it.
next time.
My dude over here had a whole army full of drones, bro. Yep. Okay. Satisfactory. All right. You know what we must do, Beast Mode Army. Add that to the list of games to go ahead and download. Yet another fantastic, awesome one from Let's Game It Out. Link in the description. Go ahead and give this man, if you've not already, all the Beast Mode love juice you got inside your soul sauce. But guys, if you like this video right here, take the Beast Mode claws of awesomeness juice. Slash the like button. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beasts of all ages, shapes, and sizes. Love, peace, and above all, stay beast mode for me. For the epic win of all the wins. I didn't hit the mic. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Shh. Don't worry. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Shh. Okay. Bye.